On Thursday, February 10, 2022, it was ready to allow U.S. troops into its territory as part of a new bilateral defense deal with the United States amid growing tensions between the West and Russia over Ukraine. For the past 2 decades, the Nordic country has become one of Washington's closest European allies, fighting alongside the United States in Iraq. The United States has been in contact with Denmark, proposing bilateral defense cooperation, Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen told reporters. The exact nature of this cooperation has not yet been determined, but it could include the presence of U.S. troops, material and military equipment on Danish soil, he added. Negotiations have been going on for a long time and are not a direct result of the current crisis between Russia and Ukraine, Frederiksen said. But this crisis demonstrates the need for more cooperation, he added. It is clear that the situation in Ukraine shows very clearly that we cannot take for granted our freedom, peace, and security, she said. Copenhagen said that Norway and the Baltic states already have similar agreements with Washington. NATO and the United States are the guarantors of our security. That is why we are joining forces with the United States when Western values such as democracy and freedom are threatened, said Danish Defense Minister Morten Bødskov, who was also present at Thursday's press conference. Researcher Peter Viggo Jacobsen of the Royal Danish Defence College said the Copenhagen move intended to send Russia a message. The purpose of this exercise is to show the Russians that we can quickly reinforce the troops already present in the Baltic states and Poland, he told Ritzau news agency. While details of the cooperation remain to be hammered out, Denmark has said it has no plans for a new military base. Its autonomous territory in Greenland already hosts the Thule Air Base, or nuclear weapons on its part. If the Americans say they want permission to place nuclear weapons on Danish soil, the answer is no. The United States announced in early February that it was sending 3,000 U.S. troops to Eastern Europe to support NATO forces, including 1,700 in Poland, which also has a bilateral defense agreement with the United States. Denmark's main opposition party, the Liberals, has said it favors a new defense cooperation agreement, while 2 parties allied with the government have been critical. The United States is our ally, but cooperation must remain within NATO, wrote Karsten Hønge, a senior Socialist Party official on Twitter. Denmark said earlier this week that it was stepping up its military readiness in response to Russia's unacceptable military pressure on Ukraine, raising the willingness of a battalion of 700 to 800 troops. He also said he would be ready to send 2 F-16 fighter jets to the Baltic island of Bornholm if necessary. Please pray for world peace. If you like the video, and want to contribute financially to my effort, you could make a small contribution by clicking on the link below.